Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They go play action here. Purdy. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Throwing here, Purdy. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Motion man is Schwartz. On first down, Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. Here's a 2nd and 5. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. On third down, here's Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. They go play action here on first down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. We're scoreless after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Purdy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Bird to return. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, They needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw completed to Hyatt. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
19 Lions.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. 65 catch, 65 catch.
Richardson to the air on first down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Lions. Go street.
Motion man is Schwartz.
Warrior 70.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Okay.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Richardson to throw. Complete right side to Hyatt. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Richardson. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he will have a Broncos first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. The Broncos at 14-1 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Motion man is Schwartz. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Come on.
2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. This is caught by Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That is caught, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will do it for this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Richardson's throw complete here to Waller. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Richardson now looking to throw on second down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. There he goes, left side. He may go. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Bijan Robinson with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. He's inside the 20. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Purdy now on second down. Open man is Higgins. Touchdown! Elijah Higgins with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Robinson. Stiff-armed him. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
18 Cardinal,
2nd down and a run by Robinson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Get it.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He finds Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So 3 points, a response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun now with Purdy. He completes it to Ridley. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. This pass complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Purdy. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Purdy from the gun. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. Flushed out. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And quickly they get to the line. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. 2nd and 5. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Out of the gun, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. It's up incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Calvin Ridley, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Flush to his right. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Purdy. That is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Let go.
Richardson to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here comes second down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to Robinson now on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now look at the clock, 44 seconds. Here's second down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, set.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Riggs, trap 60, trap 60.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Let's go now.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And he missed it. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. Well, Charles, coaches always talk after losses about putting that behind you and moving on. But in a case like this, when you could have won it with a chip shot field goal and you miss it, that is going to sting for a little while, isn't it?
Some are tougher to put behind you than others, right? We always talk about compartmentalizing. What is the rule, coach? Is always about 24-hour rule after a game, and then you move on. That's tough because that was a very makeable field goal. In fact, I think you and I were both just shocked that he didn't knock it through.